Disney, with all of your shit that you're doing, you cannot top Dora and the Lost City of Gold. Hey ladies and gents, it's Kjpeanutts, and I know I haven't made a video in a while, and I've explained that on my Facebook. I'll go into a little more depth on why, and I guess I'll talk a little bit about it now, and then I'll talk more about it later. But I want to try and keep this video pretty brief-ish. I'm currently going through just some little personal issues and stuff, so there's that. Moving back to topic. Dora and the Lost City of Gold. It's definitely not a topic that I would even talk about on my channel. With movies and stuff, but I have made some review-ish stuff before. I guess like my biggest inspirations for YouTube have been from DIY gamers and movie and TV show and video game reviewers. I do want to get into movie and TV reviews and stuff like that, but as far as I can say, I've been going to the movie theater a lot this year. Shazam was good. Shazam was great. I seen it twice. Pet Sematary was okay. Dark Phoenix was pretty good. It was okay. Spider-Man Far From Home, solid 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10. Best part of the movie was Jake Gyllenhaal as Mysterio. The rest of the movie fucking sucked. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for that. But Dora and the Lost City of Gold. This beats Spider-Man Far From Home. I'm gonna try and keep this video brief, so I'm gonna keep looking at the clock right there. So I'm going to try and go through a spoiler-free review right here, and then I'm going to actually get into spoilers. I'll let you know. This movie was okay. You know, wasn't anything bad, wasn't anything too good. If I had to give it something, it would probably be, like, it reminded me a little bit of National Treasure and The Goonies, and it's definitely a Nick movie. It's definitely a Nickelodeon move. It was pretty funny for some of the people that were in it. It was pretty funny. Some of the situations that was happening in the movie, it was pretty good. It was pretty explainable. If you don't even know or you don't even care to know, I'll just give you the brief rundown of the story. This movie is Dora the Explorer as a reality movie. It's a different situation for Dora. I don't even know if I have any Dora fans, like hardcore Dora fans, that are like, this movie fucking ruins Dora. Like, you can't fucking do that shit. Like, I like Blue's Clues, and if they were to do that if they were to do like this exact thing to that TV show, make a movie out of it, like, I would at least hope it's something good. Like this movie. This movie was okay. I've seen a little bit of Dora back in my day when I was a kid. This movie actually treats the characters properly, as far as I can say. Doesn't do anything. It doesn't butcher up anything. Like, I was actually expecting it to butcher up to hell with the characters, but no, it keeps most of the characters' personality. Dora is just this overexcited, overhyped, just character. Like, she's just this child, and she stays this way up until she is, what, 16? The actress is 18 now. I don't know. Yeah. I don't I don't know. Uh, there's something about going to find the lost city of gold and stuff, but it's just her parents, and then she gets kidnapped along with some classmates and stuff, and yeah, it's just like a treasure hunt, but they don't call it a treasure hunt. It's exploring. We don't treasure hunt. We explore. That's what's definitely implied in the movie. Um, Actually, wasn't expecting to see anyone like familiar, like animal wise, in the cartoon in the movie. Boots, voiced by Danny Trejo. Actually, like when I was first seeing like the trailers for this movie, I was expecting like I was making jokes like, what if like Danny Trejo or Antonio Banderas like voiced one of the animals, and right off the bat, just fucking Danny Trejo, voice of Boots the monkey, and then Benicio del Toro voices Swiper the fox. Um, Swiper the fox. Let me talk about that. He wasn't bad. No, he wasn't bad at all. No. Um, they kept his character look very similar to how they did in the cartoon, like poofy tail, skinny body, blue gloves, blue mask. But they even poke fun at it in the movie, like it's a fox who steals shit. Like, who's gonna care about its identity? Like, yeah, that was pretty funny. Um, as far as the characters, not bad. You know, I can't talk about it much without spoiling it. This is my first like review thing. Now I'm gonna get into spoilers. If you don't care about spoilers, I mean, go ahead and stick around if you want. If you don't care about if I spoil this movie for you, if you really care and you don't want to get this movie spoiled for you, just go ahead and click off the video, or just go and watch the movie and then come back and just listen along. Okay, spoilers. The movie starts off with the movie starts off just like the cartoon. Like, you have like this 9-10-year-old Dora and Diego with like Diego is holding the fucking the tiger, leopard, cheetah. I forget which animal he has, but I'm gonna be. Who cares about Diego? Like, that's a legit question. Who gives a shit about Diego? He rides off the coattails of Dora, the success of Dora, and then, he's her cousin, and go Diego, go. Who cares about it? But for this movie, he wasn't bad. Okay, back to the thing. It does start off just like the cartoon. Like, they're swinging on vines, Dora and Diego, and especially Boots, and then you have the talking map, the talking backpack, which is pretty funny. And then Swiper in the background, just like, Swiper, no swiping. Oh, man. just funny as hell. And even Boots the monkey was wearing fucking red boots at the beginning of the movie. Yeah, it was pretty funny. And then it cuts away. And then you find out, like, the whole cartoon is just a lie in the imagination of the kids' heads. Like, oh my gosh. It's just like that. You see Dora and Diego in a cardboard box, like, disguised, like, you see him in like a toy car, like as a cardboard box, and then like Diego holding that lion leopard thing or whatever. It was a stuffed animal. Boots is real. Boots doesn't talk. I know I said like he's voiced by Danny Trejo, but I'll get to that. Boots doesn't talk throughout the whole movie. He acts like a legit monkey. And it takes this whole cartoon route and just makes it realistic, and I think that works for Boots because Boots is a monkey. Monkeys shouldn't talk. Animals shouldn't talk. It works in some aspect. Um, and then it cuts to like them having dinner with like Dora's parents, and then you see like Dora has like this like fourth wall break, like, can you say delicioso, or however you say it. The parents are like confused, like saying, like, they're just looking around like, who the hell are you talking to, Dora? And the mother's like, oh, she'll grow out of it. No, she does not grow out of it. She stays that way up until she's a teenager. It's funny. And then the dad, played by Michael Pena. Fucking hell. What can I say about Michael Pena? He's funny. He's okay funny. This movie definitely could have served better with him, though. He tries writing off the joke of Dora saying, "Delicioso." I don't know. And then Dora. Okay. I'm just gonna skip ahead and stuff, and okay. I'll talk about the Boots thing. Boots doesn't talk, and Boots makes monkey noises the whole entire movie. But he's really cute. And then, like, at the, somewhere in the end of the movie, in the end-ish, in the middle, Dora and her friends get kidnapped-ish, and then, like, they get released, like, they're like, tied up with their hands behind their back. Boots, like, rescues them, like, he rips off the ropes on their wrists, and then the kids, like, just run away. Dora gets separated from the rest of the kids, and then tries scolding Boots to say, like, you know what, you shouldn't have done that, like, we were gonna be perfectly fine, we were just gonna show them where the city of gold was, and then they were gonna let us go home free. And then Boots just has this look on his face the whole entire time, like, just like a completely, like, dead stare. He's like, did I fuck up? Like, I'm sorry, did I screw up? But no, he just stares at her, just like, it was so funny. And then, like, Dora comes to the realization, she's like, oh wait, they were gonna kill us. They're gonna kill my parents. They actually, yes, this is a Nickelodeon movie. They actually said kill. They actually said murder in this movie. They actually have guns in this movie. I've watched a lot of Nick shows and movies. I haven't seen guns in them. Like, I remember watching iCarly, and then cops have actually hold their hands over their guns on their holsters. But, like, this movie just went all out. Just, like, showed, hey, yeah, we have a gun. We're gonna fucking kill these kids. It was weird. But after Dora finds out that whole thing with, like, oh my gosh, they're gonna kill my parents. Oh, I can't do it. I'm just a kid. I can't save them. Boots still like this, not talking, not doing anything, just staying with a blank stare. Danny Trejo voice just switches automatically to Danny Trejo's voice. I can't really do a Boots impression, but I can't really do like a Danny Trejo impression. But it's like, he said something along the lines of, "You're not a failure, Dora," or something like that. Like he Boots legit talks in a Danny Trejo voice. It was just sudden, like out of nowhere, just like, hey, Danny Trejo's in this movie. There you go. Okay, as for Swiper, voiced by Benicio del Toro, he does talk. Swiper, like, legit talks. It's not like Boots, like, where it's just out of nowhere. Like, he does talk. Like, he has lines now. Like, other than, like, in the show, like he's just sneaking around and stuff, and then just like whenever he gets caught, um, whenever he gets caught, like either too early or too late, like he'll throw someone's shit away, and he'll be like, "You're too late. You'll never find it now." Or, "Oh man," those are the only lines he gets in the cartoon. Here he actually gets to talk. Like, okay, that's serving something. That's better. But I mean, you could have used someone else other than Benicio del Toro, because, like, really, how much do these guys get paid? Seriously? Did you really have to have Danny Trejo or Benicio del Toro's name attached to this movie? Like, really? Like, okay, sure, be racist. This movie's about Mexicans, and Benicio del Toro and Danny Trejo are sure Spanish or Latino. I can't tell races apart very well, but I'm not going to get into the whole subject. Clock, 17 minutes. Okay, so for Swiper, he moves around. He does a few things, but he's more of like a third dimension character, as if I would put it. Like, he works for humans. Yeah, like, in the movie, like, when Dora gets to go to school, they go to a field trip, and then she's teamed up with this queen bitch, and this retarded guy. I wouldn't even say retarded. He says he admits he's stupid, but his excuse is that his parents left him unattended at the pool so many times, and he held his breath and so many of his brain cells are dead. Like, his excuse is that he's so dumb because he holds his breath for so long. Then Diego, older Diego. He matured. He grew out of what Dora has. He tries to help Dora, and so they all get kidnapped at the museum at a school field trip. Then they're taken to the jungle. These guys that are kidnapping them, they are looking for Dora's parents, and they're trying to find the Lost City of Gold. By the way, Lost City of Gold, not called El Dorado, not called City of Gold. What they call it? Ba-da-ba-ba. No, okay, I don't remember exactly how they call it, but it's something like Para-barba or what. All I hear is that fucking jingle from McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba. That's what I hear every time they say the City of Gold in Spanish, or whatever you call it. Like, all I hear is ba-da-ba-ba, and then when they say it, I'm hearing like, "Hey, we gotta find ba-da-ba-ba." It's like, "Hey, look, that's the way to ba-da-ba-ba." I fuck, oh gosh. Every time I heard it, I'm like, shut up. I'm hearing McDonald's right now. It's fucking ridiculous. The guys that are, like, looking for Dora's parents, because Dora's parents are going on an adventure hunt to find Ba-da-ba-ba, City of Gold, because they're looking for it without Dora, because Dora's supposed to be going to high school. The kids get kidnapped by the guys. The guys are the bad guys are like one-dimensional people, basically. Like, I don't really know how else to describe it. But they have a talking fox named Swiper. Yeah. Pretty weird. I would say it's kind of weird, but, like, yeah, Swiper just doesn't come out of nowhere. He's just, like, introduced, like, by humans. Like, these guys don't think it's weird at all that there's a talking fox. But, I mean, yeah, sure. There's a chase sequence in there, like between Dora and Swiper, and like even at the end of the movie, like Swiper's like trying to steal some golden artifact, and then Boots and Dora are like running after him and stuff. But yeah, that's about it with him. I think someone did actually die in this movie. Not like in real life, but I mean character-wise. The one of the bad guys is played by Aquaman's dad. Yeah. If you've seen Aquaman, then you know what his dad is. I don't remember exactly his name. I'll put a photo right here. But yeah, that's him. The guy at the beginning of the movie, like when it shows Dora's older now, we see like Dora still in this like childish phase. Hola, I'm Dora. Señor Veneto, la la la. And then she's like videoing her adventures and stuff, but like at the beginning of the movie, like we see like she knows the jungle very well. She sees this is an animal and this animal. She sees like this orange poisonous frog, poison dart frog or something. And then at the end-ish of the movie, like we see that frog again. But Dora says, "Hold on, I have a plan." Has a bag, throws it on the ground. Swiper goes to it and picks it up. Frog, orange poison frog, jumps out. And then the bad guy, Aquaman's dad, just like goes like, "Oh, it's just a frog." Ha ha ha, touches it. Fucking dies. Yeah, fucking dies. And then frog jumps on Swiper's nose. And then he's like, "Ah!" And then just Swiper sleeps. Swiper falls asleep. And then at the end of the movie we see Swiper again, but he's alive. But we never see Aquaman's dad again, so I'm guessing he actually legit dies. And I'm kind of confused on that. So, yeah. It was weird. Okay, I don't even know all that, what I'm doing with this review. But I mean, as far as like the treasure stuff, it is pretty interesting. But like as what Dora and her parents say, we're not treasure hunters. That's bad. We're explorers. Jeez, like that teacher guy, that one dude that's with the kids. If you've seen the trailers, he's the main bad guy. It's revealed like he's the main bad guy. Like he was with the kids and he was like tricking them. He was trying to perform. He was like giving a bond with the kids, and then just like out of nowhere, like when they find Dora's parents, he's like, "Yep, I'm the bad guy. You guys are fucking dead." But yeah, it was an okay twist. Like yeah, it caught me off guard. Like I didn't expect that. Oh, another thing I didn't expect. Those two kids, the dumb one and the queen bitch, get split off from Diego, Dora, and the other guy, the bad guy that I just mentioned. Because these two guys, they want to go home. Like queen bitch and the other guy, the dumb guy, wants to go home. And then you got Diego, Dora, and the other guy. And then they're going down this path, and then it leads to like some flowers, and then Dora's like, "Well, it's best we don't touch this. You never know what could happen." The older guy, I don't even remember his name, touches one of the flowers at some point. Flowers open up and then release spores, and then they're like, "Oh, it could be poisonous. Don't breathe it in." And then it's like, and then Dora's like, "No, if it was poisonous, we would be dead already." Looks over at Diego. Cartoon head. Just out of nowhere. Just head as a cartoon. and then Dora gets this cartoon head, and then the other guy gets the cartoon head, and then everything around him is just a fucking cartoon. It was just, it's like it's a drug scene. It's like one of those. It's like Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny. Like if you've ever seen that, like when Jack Black eats those mushrooms by the tree, and then he starts like imagining like a bunch of like he sees rainbows when his hand moves, and then he sees a Sasquatch, and then he's in this cartoonish background. It's funny. It's kind of like that with this movie. Like everything was a cartoon. You actually get to see, the only time you get to see Benny the Bull, Isa, the iguana, Tico the squirrel, the backpack and the map again. Only time you get to see those characters. Only time you get to see these three characters, Benny the Bull, Isa the iguana, and Tico the squirrel. In that cartoon drug scene. Only time you get to see those guys. Not as like 3D animated animals, not like Boots, not like Swiper, as cartoons. It was weird. But I mean, hey, there's something for you for hardcore Dora fans. The older guy, yeah, in that same scene, the older guy strips down naked and runs off into the forest. You actually get to see his ass crack as a cartoon. Ass crack. Not the actor. You don't get to see the actor's ass crack, otherwise that'd give you an R rating, which would probably serve this movie a little bit better. But disregarding the ass, it's for kids. That's something. I think it is PG. For my rating, I'd give it a solid 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10. Like, if you have a hardcore Dora heart fandom, definitely, yeah, sure, you can go see it, but you might get pissed off at it. I don't know. If you don't really care, and you just want something to go to, like I did, go to it. There's some pretty good jokes in there. There's pretty funny moments. Like, yeah. Can't really think of any at the top of my head right now. I saw it a few hours ago and I forgot most of it. I guess my brain is trying to reboot itself or something. I talked off whatever. All I described. It's pretty funny. Some funny. Some jokes landed, some didn't. Especially with that weird ass Michael Pena rave music thing. Like if you've seen in the trailer, Michael Pena describes to Dora what rave music is, and he's like, wah, bah, 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 go get it, wah, 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 wah. Cringiest joke of the entire movie. I cringed a lot with some of these jokes, but some were funny. PG. I'm actually surprised that the Fred movie didn't come out in theaters. And I actually would have gone to see it because I was actually a young, impressionable kid. But as far as as a movie, definitely better than the Lion King remake. Why? Well, it's something new. It's not in cartoon form anymore. Like with the Lion King, if you've already seen it once, don't worry, we'll give you the same story again, but with 3D animals. Like, fuck off, Disney. Stop remaking your movies. No one wants to see them remade. You've already fucked it up with fucking Aladdin with Will Smith and shit. And then now you're gonna put a black lady as the Little Mermaid. Fucking hell. Just stop. Just Disney, stop. You can't compare. You cannot. Disney, with all of your shit that you're doing, you cannot top Dora and the Lost City of Gold. That's what I will say. all in all, go see this movie if you want to. It's not bad. It's not good, but something to laugh at. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say, and that's all I can think of. And for those who are still wondering about my current situation, if you still care, okay, I'm going through some current mental stuff right now. Not because of this movie, okay? Just don't make those jokes. It's something to do with my mental state. I'm just looking for answers and stuff, and yes, you have to take care of it way ahead of time. You have to just do it. And the ironic thing about it is that, like, when I first started growing my hair out, like, I had this exact same situation, like, where my head was kind of just going back and forth, and then I started going crazy over something. But that was with a different situation. One of the last videos that I uploaded, like, with that thing was like the Skate 3 video, and then there was just a long break up until like probably November or December when I started uploading again, and you saw my hair was all cut off and stuff. But now it's like I'm growing my hair out again. Kind of same thing is happening. I don't really know what to say. Well, not really the same thing happening, but it's something different. It's a lot of stress that I'm dealing with right now, and focusing more on my family and on my friends, and just especially like just my personal needs right now. Yeah, mental health is a serious thing. You need to take care of it, and you need to talk to people. I know that. You need to talk to people. Talking to the camera doesn't really help. I mean, it's especially really doesn't help. But yeah, I mean, that's all I can say right now. I'm pretty tired. All in all, Dora, pretty good movie. Better than Lion King. Better than a lot of Disney remakes. Better than a lot of the Marvel shit that Disney's putting out right now. People in the comments, if you're gonna start hating on me because of all this stuff, and there's probably people who don't even give a shit about my videos, and then they're just going to click off of it and whatnot, and I don't know. But as for movie reviews with others, I am going to be making another channel for that, where I'm actually going to do like first reactions and first review stuff. And okay, if you've made it this far, I will be getting to watch every single Marvel Cinematic Universe movie and giving my honest opinion about every one of them. And then you can bitch and moan all you want at me in the comment section. Okay? Only Marvel Cinematic Universe movies I have seen so far was, let me think, Captain America, the First Avenger, and then it was Spider-Man Homecoming, then Avengers Endgame, and then Spider-Man Far From Home. Those are the only movies I've ever seen out of the entire universe. And then now that I hear that those fuckers at Disney are remaking Blade, keep your filthy fucking hands off of Blade. He is my favorite superhero so far. And you're making the worst decision by not recasting Wesley Snipes, or by doing what I specifically asked for, putting Lenny James as Blade. Worst decision you're about to make. Not only that, you will get sued, Disney. Okay, I don't even know if I'll make it that far, but yeah. Don't fucking touch Blade. You're gonna fuck it up. I just know. You are gonna fuck it up. you wouldn't have a cinematic universe. You wouldn't have movies. You wouldn't even have fucking Sam Raimi's Spider-Man without the Blade movie. That's a true fact. A lot of the shitty DC and Marvel movies that were being made at the time, you would not be getting good ones if it wasn't for Blade. Blade is what kicked off your whole entire movie franchise and your whole entire movie everything. And then you take it back down by creating the Incredible Hulk onward up until where you are right now. Which is where you're at. Spider-Man Far From Home. Yep. You're about right there. Yep. Everything else you've made, yep, you fucking suck. DC, keep making the great movies. Everything. I still need to see Man of Steel. I have yet to rewatch most of the movies. Have seen Batman v Superman, have seen Suicide Squad, which I will agree is the only bad DCEU movie. Have seen Justice League. Justice League's not that bad. Have seen Aquaman. Aquaman is the best. Aquaman is the best. And if any of you, I have seen reviews of people making reviews on Aquaman. And to those who say it's shit, I kick you in the nuts. Shazam? People say that Shazam is the best DC movie ever, but no, it's really not. There's a lot of things that kind of don't work with it that make it the best. But yeah. Oh yeah, Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman, I've seen Wonder Woman. Am I missing anything else? I don't think I am. But yeah. As far as all the other movies I've seen... Oh yeah, I've seen John Wick Chapter 3 Parabellum, which is the best out of the whole entire John Wick franchise. Yes, I'm a John Wick fan. Fuck yeah, I love Keanu Reeves. Alright, I think I got everything off my chest, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and edit this video, which is gonna be pretty short, because I'm not gonna even do any editing. If you guys want to skip around and stuff, but okay, have a great day.